Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and wrestling fans, and welcome to North Hunterdon High School in Annandale, New Jersey. As champion athletes, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Performance Trophies and Medals, and Forum Coffee brings you tonight's action here at GSHSW.com between the Toms River South Indians and the North Hunterdon Lions in this Group 4 semifinal round. I'm James Clarke here alongside with James Dacunto, the James Duo. James, you and I have seen North Hunterdon numerous times this year. Insane wins over Phillipsburg, Ridge, and now just most recently in the North 2 Group 4 sectional final in a criteria win over Middletown North at Middletown North this past Wednesday. Do you think, can they pull off another win here again tonight against these Toms River South Indians?
I mean, they've absolutely showed us that they can beat pretty much anybody. I mean, I didn't think they were going to beat Phillipsburg. When I was commentating on the match, I was very surprised with how well North Hunterdon wrestled. So I think there's absolutely a chance that North Hunterdon comes out with a win tonight.
I think it's very well possible that the way that these North Hunterdon Lions have been wrestling with the second-year head coach Dave Bell, they've last year, transitional year, they're just getting to know each other, just getting to know his style, and now this year with some of the biggest wins that you see in Hunterdon County is absolutely crazy. We take a look here at the bracket here for the Group 4 championships right now. We have going on right now on the other side of the bracket will be Phillipsburg tonight over at Phillipsburg here tonight. We have them wrestling against Walm Branch on the other side of the bracket, so that will be another great one. I think, James, between you and I think we have another great shot here. I think we're going to see another North Hunterdon Phillipsburg matchup in the Group 4 finals. What are your thoughts about that?
Absolutely. And if that does happen, it'll be a great match to see if Phillipsburg makes any adjustments. And I mean, almost every match is close, so that match could go either way. Every time they wrestle, it can go either way.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen as there's so much going on with North Hunterdon right now, with a lot of great success, and then just them getting those narrow wins. You know, it wouldn't shock me if they came out and beat them at all again. So it'd be great to see. So we'll be starting tonight's match here at 215 pounds.
Semifinal wrestling match versus Toms River South is being conducted according
as we get ourselves ready for the Lehighs coming.
Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. Could subject the violator to ejection and may result in penalties being assessed against your team. Everyone is required to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. We thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we ask you please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
As we are going to get ready here for the Lehighs that are happening at this moment right now. We also like to take the time to thank our sponsors for tonight.
For Toms River South, Vincent Petalino, and for North Hunterdon, Caden Wadle.
As we get ready for the Lehighs, we like to take the time to thank our main live stream sponsors,
At 113
Champion Athlete
pounds
Sports
for Thomas
Nutrition,
River
Apex
South,
Wrestling
Jonathan
School, the
Correa,
Harrington Companies,
and
Performance
for
Trophies and
Hunterdon,
Medals,
Owen
and
Paul.
Forum Coffee. We also like to take the time to thank our other sponsors as well for tonight's matchup here. Frank's Italian Restaurant of Clinton, Clinton Bagel, Just Subs 3 of Clinton, and Russ Wrench Auto Repair. For all of your financial support this season, go out GSHSW.com, bring you the action here with many of our matches for the North Hunterdon Lions. I'm James Clarke here with James Dacunto. We are ready to cover here the Toms River South Indians versus the North Hunterdon Lions in this Group 4 semifinal. And while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead, let's talk about our social media. You can follow us on social media on Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on YouTube for any time that we have any upcoming podcasts or any upcoming live streams that we have coming up. We're also over at Caldwell High School tonight as well, where Donald J. Brower and John Kovacs are on the call over there as the Caldwell Chiefs host the High Point Wildcats in the Group 2 semifinal. So if you want to tune into that match, please go ahead and do so. It's what we call GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We are at the premier high school wrestling coverage in the state of New Jersey. So how about sponsors? Do you know how to become a sponsor? Would you like to become a sponsor for tonight? Well, why don't you go ahead and do that? I know we're getting towards the end of the season, of course, but there's always some possibilities to be able to do that. So how do you do it? Look for the Your Local Here button on your team's page, or you can send an email to admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We'll get back to you within 24 hours, and we can definitely help you make you the star of the show for any upcoming streams that we have going in for next year. And tonight's title sponsor for tonight, the Harrington Companies. Harrington Recycling Company, Demolition and Recycling, W.J. Harrington Incorporation and Sons, and Hoffman Supply Home and Garden Center, the Harrington Companies. As we get ourselves back here to the Lehighs right here at North Hunterdon High School, James Clarke alongside with James Dacunto to bring this Group 4 semifinal. What are some of the key ways, do you think, tonight, James, to win this matchup right here? What do you think North Hunterdon is going to have to do?
I think they're just going to have to continue doing what they've been doing throughout the last couple matches. They've been winning almost all the tight matches, and the matches they lose, they usually keep them tight and away from bonus points. They've been doing a really good job saving points and gaining bonus points where they need it.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the high course here for the Lions this year, and getting all those wins is keeping matches close and winning coin tosses, and that's exactly what happened in the North 2 Group 4 sectional final the other night at Middletown North. They were able to do just that. Dandio was able to get a comeback win in a pin, and a criteria win as well too, and overtime. A lot of great things that happened for the Lions is what they're going to have to hope for tonight if they want to get this win in advance and to maybe even face Phillipsburg again, which would be a great one to see.
I think it's a very possible outcome. I would love to see it.
So here we go. We're starting here at 215 pounds as Toms River South shows up first with North Hunterdon to follow.
215 pounds for Toms River South, Brett Rankin, and for North Hunterdon, Anthony DeSimone.
Anthony DeSimone here for North Hunterdon for the Lions, who brings up here already in great position right there as the both wrestlers hand fighting there, getting to feel each other out a little bit. With Rankin of Toms River South and North Hunterdon's Anthony DeSimone. Take a look at both wrestlers as they continue to make their matches happen here. DeSimone getting in. He has the arm tied up there on Rankin. And now a little bit of a head slop there is Rankin. Not to be confused with the Rankin Bass Christmas specials from back in the late 60s, 70s. Those stop motion ones like the Santa Claus coming to town, the Rudolph, all those ones. And yes,
defended well by Rankin.
Yeah, he was able to do that just fine, and now trying to get in. A shot right there, and Rankin gets the takedown. He leads at 3-0.
Good job to continue wrestling by Rankin. This North Hunterdon stands are they're packed.
Yeah, I mean, any matches that we've seen North Hunterdon, this is a community that just loves their wrestling, and that's exactly what we've been seeing in this case right here. They just absolutely love it. We have 30 seconds left to go in the first period as we get ourselves a cross going on here, now trying to see if he can break down the base on DeSimone. Got 10 seconds left to go. Now we got a hit with a stall warning, the first one of this bout. With under 10 seconds to go in the first. And that is the end of one period with Rankin leading 3-0 over DeSimone. Rankin defers. He's going to make this DeSimone's choice after the defer, and he chooses neutral. You know, when we were at Caldwell the other night, James, we didn't really see many of the wrestlers take bottom or top. A lot of them went neutral.
Yeah. I believe their coach said that they know them very well, and they know that they're very, very good on top, so they didn't want to put themselves in a position where they're good.
Yeah.
Rankin in on a high crouch. DeSimone's defending well so far. He has Rankin fully extended on his stomach.
He'll get something going there if DeSimone can try and finish from around.
He's going to hook his ankle. No takedown yet. Oh, and it's awarded.
And now we're all tied up at 3. And like you said, James, that was key right there to making sure, get that 3-point takedown, go neutral.
Yeah, I mean, he was mostly controlled while he was on bottom. So I think neutral was the right decision.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's just something that you have to look at. And if you know, like you said, if they're good top wrestlers, you want to go on your feet as much as you can. You don't want to get trapped underneath and, getting caught in like a cradle or arm bar or anything of that nature. You just don't want that happening.
Another 4-3 lead for Rankin. Now DeSimone on another double leg. They go out of bounds.
And now both wrestlers, after giving up the escape, it's 4-3 with Rankin leading this with 20 seconds left to go in the second. And now they're both feeling each other out. As you can see, the hand fighting going on and just grabbing of the wrists and continuing to fight. And that's the end of 2 periods. It's going to be Rankin's choice. He's going underneath. What will DeSimone choose here? Will he choose to go back on his feet? I know one of the assistant coaches over at North Hunterdon were looking to cut him and try to make it a 2-point match and win it with a takedown. That's a smart decision. A lot of coaches that you hear do that sort of thing often. You'll see it in like tied matches and then you cut them.
DeSimone on another shot. Defended well by Rankin.
Yeah, that's just something really good there that he wanted. If he would have had more of that motivation, if he would have had a little bit more of that momentum going his way, I mean, he could have been deep in that.
He's been getting deep in on shots all match. Rankin's just doing a very good job defending.
Yeah, that's just like the big thing about everything as far as that goes. But DeSimone's going to have to work something really quickly here because he's in a position here. He's approaching almost to the 1-minute mark, and he's going to have to fix something. He's going to have to get something going here if he wants to win this.
One minute left. DeSimone's down by a takedown.
He might try and get something going here if he can. You can hear from our side, James, the North Hunterdon sidelines and the bench, and the bleachers, of course, definitely getting loud. They want to get their wrestler going.
30 seconds left.
We'll see what he can do here. He's got to try to do something. If you're DeSimone, you got to get in on a shot. You got to get in something. It's not doing you any good if you're just leaning on the head and you're just not taking any shots or attempting to get any shots.
15 here.
A stall warning right there, and it's a point for DeSimone.
He's now 5-4 for a ranking.
That is huge. That is absolutely huge. You've got to make sure you got to get something going here. If you're DeSimone, you've got to get the win, get a takedown right here, try and do something. But not going to have enough time to do that, as Brett Rankin of Toms River South is going to be your 5-4 winner here at 215 pounds. That puts the Indians on the board. It's 3-0.
Brett Rankin.
And now we'll get over to the heavyweight matchup here, 285 pounds. Where
At 285 pounds for Toms River South, Austin Reed. And for North Hunterdon, James J.T. Turner.
All right, so we have Austin Reed for the Indians versus James Turner for the Lions. And, of course, James, it's a great name to have if you're named James. As you can see both wrestlers still feeling each other out, not willing to give up anything. And now you see the underhooks being thrown in there by Reed, and now in the front headlock position. Trying to get into the front headlock is Reed. He spins around and he gets the takedown.
He's at 3-0. That is a lot of weight that you don't. And now a big man roll by Turner. He has him on his back. He might stick him here.
This would be huge for the Lions if they could get the pin. And if they can get the pin, that is absolutely huge for the Lions. We'll see if they can get it right there. He's got to be near it.
Close.
And he gets it. That is absolutely insane. James, talk us through the replay. What did you see?
He hit him with a basic big man roll. You always got to be careful when you're wrestling these big guys. Caught him on his back, and this place absolutely erupted when he got the fall.
Puts the Lions on the board. It's 6-3. They take the lead, the first one of the night after 2 bouts.
At 106 pounds,
absolutely huge for North Hunterdon.
And for North, Caden Wadle.
And there we go. We have Caden Wadle here for the Lions. After that huge James Turner win, it is Caden Wadle of North Hunterdon. And for Toms River South, it is Vincent Pedalino.
Like a cow catcher attempt by Pedalino. Now Wadle pulls him down to almost a crackdown position.
And they're going to get stoppage right there. I believe it was a stalemate. And they're going to get themselves right back into the center of the mat. And Caden Wadle of North Hunterdon, one of the younger brother of Logan Wadle, who was the state champion here for North Hunterdon, who is now a wrestler at Lehigh University. And he tried to get in on something too, tried to get in on a shot, but wasn't getting anything there. Now just trying to see if he can spin around, see if he can get something going here for his Indians team. And a front headlock position there is Pedalino.
Now he's going back to that, looks like he's going back to that cow catcher. I thought I saw his arm slide. So now there's a stalemate by the ref.
And we'll get a stoppage right there and get a recenter here at the center of the mat. Approaching about 20 seconds left to go here in the first period with no score, which I will say this about this year in terms of wrestling and the matches that we've seen. It's kind of been rare this year to see like matches go 0-0 going into the second period. It hasn't been a very common thing this year. Like, you know, in years past, you've seen 1-0 decision wins, 2-0, 2-1. You haven't seen much of that this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think the three-point takedown is just it rewards you so much that you have to prioritize it. And I think wrestlers are getting a lot better on their feet and getting a lot better takedowns because of it. Waddle gets out. It's now 1-0.
Couldn't agree more with you. You know, Waddle is very good on bottom, so he was able to get out of there like 6-7 seconds in to the second.
Waddle in front head. Oh, good re-attack by Waddle. Good job by Petalino to stuff it so far. Stalemate by the ref.
You see both wrestlers still feeling each other out. This has been a pretty evenly matched bout right here at 106.
Both wrestlers are taking attacks, but they're both just very good defensively and having a really hard time scoring on the other person.
And that's the thing. You want to see matches. Obviously, I think for fans, they like seeing high-scoring affairs. They don't like to see a lot of stalling. But if they're defensive matches like what we've seen here, it's nice. So Waddle gets a takedown. He leads it. It's now 4-0 for Waddle.
Beautiful fireman's carry for Waddle. He's got that wrist in tight. Looks like he's going to try to work something with it. He's trying to lift the leg and go for a Turk or a tilt here now. 35 seconds left in the second period.
And we're getting towards the end of the second here. We got 15 seconds left to go in the second period. And now the fans are calling for a stall warning on Petalino, and he's going to get it. By Mike Internosho, one of the officials for the match tonight, who's the head ref of this match, and that's going to be the end of 2 periods. It's a 4-0 lead here for Waddle.
We're going to put Petalino on his feet. Probably a good decision after the last period.
Yeah, just see what he can do here, being down 4-0. You gotta be able to get an offense going.
Now Waddle in on a double. This is close to a takedown. No takedown awarded yet.
And they're gonna try and finish it, see if he can finish it right here. Is Waddle. Is he gonna be able to finish it right there? They're looking for a stalemate there. Is Coach Laycock there for the Toms River South Indians. Looking for a stalemate call. And they're gonna get it. And they'll go right back on their feet with 1:18 left to go in the third.
The North Hunterdon crowd did not like that call. Waddle in on another shot, and he gets a stall call and a point. This is now 5-0 for Waddle.
And Waddle's going to go in. If he can get a bonus point victory here for his Lions team, that'd be absolutely nice for them, as they need all the bonus points that they can get. And as you can see, Petalino trying to spin from around, try to see if he can get the takedown here on Waddle. But Waddle doing a really good job. He's blocking off that leg and just holding onto that leg and not letting Petalino try to spin from behind. And that's something.
And now he's turning the position. He's close to a takedown now.
He's near it, and I think he will. Eventually go get in with it, but a stalemate there. 27 seconds left to go in the third.
Now Petalino in our shot, but Waddle steps over. He has Petalini in danger here. He has him on his back.
And that's the bonus point that you're looking for right there, a bonus point victory. That's what you're looking for if you're the Lions in a huge stage right here. He's getting 2 points right on top of it. It's going to make it 10-0, and Waddle's going to walk out of here with a 10-0 major decision win. and that will extend the lead for the Lions as they lead it now 10-3 over the Indians. Be sure to follow us on social media on Facebook, GardensAHSWrestling.com, on X, GardensAHSW, and on Instagram, GardensAHSWrestling, and like and subscribe on our YouTube page down low, and hit the notification bell for any time that we have any upcoming live streams coming up or any podcasts. It's what we call GardensAHSWrestling.com, your teams, your county, and your site.
Tom's River, Jonathan Correa, and for North Hunterdon, Owen Full.
We have Owen Full for North Hunterdon, and for Toms River South, it is Jonathan Correa. And a very
good sweep single by Full.
He gets a takedown right on top of it, makes it 3-0. They're going to go right out of bounds, almost in front of the North Hunterdon scores table there. And we'll get a restart here in the center of the mat with Full leading this already. It's 3-0. As both wrestlers, you can tell that Full is trying to ride from the top and seeing if he can try and turn Correa, but he's going to get out of that. It's 3-1. Full leads this. We're also streaming tonight at Caldwell High School, bringing you the action between the High Point Wildcats and the Caldwell Chiefs in the Group 2 semifinals. If you want to tune into that one, Donald J. Brower is going to be on the call on that match, and that match will be starting at around approximately 7 o'clock tonight. A great job here by both wrestlers. And Full.
Beautiful job with the duck under by Full. Now leads at 6-1.
The duck under happened so fast, I don't think anybody even saw it. That's how great it was. And you know, you're getting under, you get around 10 seconds left to go in the first, and Full holding a 6-1 lead. Again, you know, you're talking bonus points. You're talking about wins. Forget about like individual wins. You're working bonus points. North Hunterdon is definitely working that through 4 bouts. And
I mean, last match, I really feel like those wrestlers were close to skill level, but Wadle did a really good job just, you know, putting a gap between them and getting a bonus point win. You know, you look at that match, the first period, scoreless.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody would have expected a major decision right in that neck of the woods right there. But Wadle, you know, picking up that bonus point because he understands what's at stake here. He understands that, hey, you know, I got to be offensive versus defensive here. I got to be the more of the aggressor because I'm leading this. So, and Full is going to be working like the same exact way too. Trying to break down the base there on Correa is Full. As both wrestlers still feel each other out, not willing to give up too much there, and now they get out. 6-2, Full leads this. As you can see, both wrestlers still hand fighting. And trying to spin from behind is Full. Then he gets the takedown right there. It's 9-2, and the coaches are telling him, cut him, cut him. And he does. It makes it now 9-3. Under a minute left to go here in the second.
I'll tell you, this team looks like it's getting better every single match. They really look like they're improving.
They have. I mean, starting out the year, obviously, you know, definitely was looking like, you know, they could be good. They'll definitely compete. But now they're like, you know, making it into the Group 4 semifinals now. Like, this team is legit. They've got some really good quality wrestlers that you may not have really heard too much about in the before the season even started, besides a couple of their hammers. But they're really picking up they're really picking up a lot with all these great wins, and these wrestlers really performing to their potential because they have someone like Coach Bell and they have the talent level, and that's, if you get all of that in one shot, you're golden. 15 seconds left to go here in the second period with Owen Full. He leads at 9-3. Unless if anything drastic changes within the short time that we have available. It is going to be that 9-3 advantage that Full has. And we'll get right back into the center of the mat for the choice of Full, and he's gonna go bottom to start the second period. And now both wrestlers stand. They get to stand up there a little bit as Full, and he gets right out of it, and it makes it 10-3, near the major decision territory. And as he gets in on a shot and a double leg, and he gets the takedown.
He's gonna cut him again.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a big thing right there. He's working those takedowns. He's getting everything that he can.
Another one.
And now it's going to be something even bigger. And 16-3 right now. Full could even work for a tech fall if he really wanted to. Here it's 16-3 right now. He didn't let him go all the way yet, but or it should be, correct me if I'm wrong, it was 10-3, 13-3. He cut him, got another takedown. Should be 16-4. Yep, because our score says 16-4, but they didn't do it on top of the scoreboard to our right here. But on our screen is correct. It's 16-4. And he gets out of it. Cuts him, makes it now it's 16-5.
Another shot attempt at fireman's carry.
And that is the takedown right there. It's 19. They called it a tech fall right there. I got 19-5. I didn't see that as the tech fall. Yeah,
I think it's because the score hasn't adjusted on the scoreboards.
At 120 pounds for Toms River, Alex Clarke.
All right, well, either way, it's a tech fall there for the Lions. So coming up here at 120 pounds, it is Joe Celentano for North Hunterdon. And they're going to get a stoppage right here. Just a little bit of the eye poke there. We have Alex Park here for Toms River South. Because our vantage point, it was 16. I had 19-5 and close of the major, but now we got a takedown right there by Celentano, and he leads it. It's 3-0, and now he's trying to work on a twister.
That's more of a Turk, actually.
Yeah, he was working in the twister. Now he's got the Turk locked in. Got some back points. He's getting the back points coming out of that.
He's got a cradle locked up. He's in trouble. He gets the fall.
Incredible right there by Celentano for the Lions.
Winner by fall at 120 pounds.
I mean, he did a really good job switching to the cradle. And once he had that cradle locked up, he had him in deep trouble, and he got the fall.
He was working like 2 different pinning combinations there in like less than 30 seconds, it felt like.
At 126 pounds for Toms River, Ian Torres.
Tonight's broadcast is presented by Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Company's Performance Trophies and Medals, and Forum Coffee. And also our other live stream sponsors as well as for the event. Frank's Italian Restaurant of Clinton, Clinton Bagel Company, Just Subs 3 of Clinton, and Russ Wrench Auto Repair. James Clarke alongside here with James Dacunto. We're here at 120 pounds where we have 126 pounds. We have Toms River South, we have Ian Torres, and North Hunterdon, we have Reed Busby. He's already up 6-1 after those 2 takedowns.
The Firemen is now up 9-3. Now he's working a twister. He has him flat, or he has him on his back here. Torres is in trouble here. Plenty of time here for Busby. He gets the fall.
He gets the fall right there and extends the lead. It's going to be 27-3 for the Lions over the Indians.
Beautiful job with the twister by Torres. He got him on his back, had plenty of time to work the fall, and he got it.
Plenty of time right there for Busby. He got that pin. Extends the lead 27-3.
Owen Benechek.
Tonight's title
And
sponsor,
for
Harrington Companies. Harrington Recycling.
Varsity.
The Harrington Companies, thank you for your title sponsor for tonight. And here we are here at 132 pounds. We have, for Toms River South, it is Owen Benisuik and Aiden Urosi for North Hunterdon.
Urosi has a cradle locked up here early. He has him on his back.
He's going to get him right there. He's going to get some back points coming his way.
Potentially a fall. He's looking for it.
Yeah, he's deep in that near side cradle. I think he's going to look for something there. He's going to try and get something. But, you know, with Benisuik doing a really good job, honestly, like
Fighting that cradle. That's a tight cradle. He's doing a really good job trying to fight off his back here.
and if you notice that, well, he's going to get pinned right here. Looks like he's going to get the stick right there is Urosi.
Now he loses the cradle. Really good job by Benisuik.
I was just saying before, if you took a look really closely with Benisuik, he was really blocking off that cradle. If you block it off with that one leading leg, it makes it extremely hard to pin somebody out of it. And that was just great defense that he was taught right there by his coaches. But it's 7-0 right now. Urosi leads this with approaching 30 seconds left to go in the first period.
Benisuik gets hit with a stall call.
Got about 10 seconds left to go here in the first with Urosi leading this 7-0, and that's the end of one period. For Urosi, he leads at 7-0. And it looks like that Urosi is gonna go defense to start the second period. And both wrestlers feeling each other out. As you can see that Urosi stands, he tries to face him, and he's gonna get the reversal out of it. Makes it now 9-0. And now he's looking like he's gonna cut Benisuik, and it's gonna make it a 9-1 major right now. Near it at least, but yep, and now they all separate there, makes it 9-1. And now they'll get themselves right back to the center of the mat.
Beautiful sweep single by Urosi.
And he's near the takedown. Urosi's near the takedown. I think he's doing a good job with blocking off the leg is Benisuik. And it gets stoppage right there for a stalemate. We have 1:05 left to go in the second. With Urosi leading this, it's 9-1. And that was
Another stall call makes it 10-1 for Urosi.
And now we'll see if he can get something going here. As he's in a front headlock, and maybe he can try and spin from behind and get the takedown. I think he can get something going there, but blocking it off with the wizard there is Urosi. He's blocking it off there a little bit with the wizard, and not a really good position right there for Benisuik, but it's making it harder for Urosi to get the takedown. And now we have some tapping on the head a little bit there from Benisuik from Toms River South.
7 seconds left in the second period.
And that's going to be the end of two periods with Urosi leading this 10-0, 10-1. It's going to be Benisuik's choice. He's going to go underneath the start.
He's going to cut him.
Now it's 10-2.
Beautiful sweep single again by Rusi. And now he's working a Turk. And now he's switching to a twister. Doesn't get it.
He could have gotten it right there if he would have had a little bit more of that momentum and that muscle in there. He could have definitely gotten it.
It's now 13-3 for Urusi as he cuts him.
Now trying to see if he can get in on something right there is Urusi. And he could get it. I mean, he does have it kind of stuck there a little bit. He's grabbing the far leg on Bedisuik is Urusi. And he'll spin from behind, he'll get the takedown. It's 16-3, Urusi leads this. And he's gonna cut him, and it will make it 16-4. With under a minute left to go in the third period, excuse me. Been a long day.
Another sweep single attempt by Urusi. He's in tight. He gets the takedown and the tech ball. A 19-4 tech ball for Aiden Urusi.
That's a huge tech ball win right there for the Lions, and now extends their lead. It's 32-3. Do you own a local business? Why don't you go ahead and become a sponsor? We still have some sponsorship opportunities available for team pages, live stream coverage. So how do you do that? Look for the Your Local Here button in the red text in the black box on your team's page, or you can email admin at GSHSW.com. We'll get back to you within 24 hours, and we can definitely make you the highlight of the show. James Clarke alongside here with James Dacunto. We are here at North Hunterdon High School bringing you the Group 4 semifinals between the Toms River South Indians and the North Hunterdon Lions.
Kieran Rowley goes up early over Cullen Burr. He's working a tilt, or no more of a half. Now he has him on his back. It's tight.
Get it right there. He's near it, and he gets the pin right there as Rowley sends the lead 38-3.
Really good job. He was like kind of pulling him into almost a tilt kind of thing where you have a wrist and a half. Did a really good job stepping over, getting the half, and getting the fall.
Yeah, that was it was kind of different at first. You looked like a tilt, and then all of a sudden it's a half Nelson. But again, as we've talked about time and time again, it's a basic move. It's the most basic move that you can learn in the sport of wrestling. And we're here at 144 pounds for Toms River South. It's Aiden Hanlon, and North Hunterdon we have Matthew Esposito.
It's 38-3 for North Hunterdon. So far, pure dominance by North Hunterdon.
And he's just grabbing onto that leg. You can take a look at the leg right there that he has.
Now he's looking for a twister?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's got like a headlock. That's tight. He might pin him here. Oh, you gotta be careful here. He almost got rolled through there.
Yeah, that was kind of a funk roll right there that you saw from Hanlon. He was trying to get into a funk roll, and instead he was able to get out of it, and now it's 7-0. He leads it, gets himself out of danger for the moment being. Esposito, one of the dangerous wrestlers for the Lions this year, has had some really exciting wins that we've seen here at GSHSW.com, including his biggest win against Del Val over a month ago. As both wrestlers are still wrestling here on the mat, as you can see that Hanlon builds up back his base. Definitely going to be very interesting right here to see what he will do to get something going here for his Lions team.
5 seconds left.
And that will be the end of one period. Esposito leads 7-0. And then we'll go neutral to start the second period. As you can see, both wrestlers, you can feeling each other out a little bit.
Slide by to a double. Now he puts him on, almost had him on his back there. No points awarded yet.
And they go out of bounds, and they'll get a restart here right into the center of the mat. It was a great job right there as you kind of took a look right there in what was a whizzer blocking off the takedown, or any takedown for that matter, for either one.
Yeah, Henlon did a really good job defending that shot. He was in some trouble there.
As he's in a front hot lock position, there is Hanlon. Let's see if he can get anything going right here too.
Now Esposito's deep in on a single leg. He gets a cradle, he rolls him through, he has him on his back here. He gets the fall.
Hanlon couldn't believe that one.
Really good job switching from a single to a cradle and rolling through to get the fall. Really good job by Matthew Esposito.
Esposito, one of the most dangerous wrestlers that you will see for this North Hunterdon team this season. It's been absolutely a pleasure to see him wrestle, especially in something like that. It was absolutely amazing to see.
150 pounds for Tom's River, Jake Gallagher, and for North Hunterdon, Vincenzo Darrow.
So we have Vincenzo Darrow from North Hunterdon, and for Toms River South, it's Jake Gallagher. It's already now 44-3. And what was pretty much the clincher at that point now, with North Hunterdon winning this one. It's definitely looking like they're for sure. They're definitely looking like they're going to advance in the Group 4 finals. Just a matter of who they're going to see on the other side of the bracket, which will very likely, for what some sources say and what people say, it's very likely it could be very much Peaburg that they will see in a rematch from the regular season duel match that you were actually here for.
Yes. That match could go either way. You know, North Hunterdon came out with it on top, but it was a very close match. Almost every single match was razor thin. I can't wait to see if that manifests itself. I can't wait to see that rematch if it happens.
And it looks like it's going to be a stalemate right there by both wrestlers, Gallagher and Darrow. And we'll get ourselves right into the center of the match. It's already right now, James. I can update you right now. Got confirmation right now. Right now it's 34-3 in that Phillipsburg Long Branch match right now. Peaburg is leading it at the halfway point.
So it's very likely we're going to see a rematch in the Group 4 semifinals.
From what it's looking like right now. And they'll get a stoppage right there, and they'll go right back into the center of the mat.
And after that first match, I really thought this was going to be a really close, tight, fought match, but North Hunterdon has been doing a really good job just pushing the pace on them and winning almost every single one of these matches by bonus points.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the big thing. You just got to win the bonus point matches. If you get the bonus points and you get pin after pin after pin, you know, that's going to make the deficit harder for the other team to go, and then all that momentum shifts to the home team. And giving credit to Toms River South, you know, traveling here, it's at least a 2-hour ride and some change to get up here, and especially on a weeknight, you know, almost heading into the weekend. And that's the end of one period. We have no score after one. In about 15 minutes, Donald J. Brower and John Kovac will be on the call at Caldwell High School, bringing you the Group 2 semifinal between the High Point Wildcats and the Caldwell Chiefs. If you want to tune into that, that will be starting promptly at 7 o'clock.
Gallagher gets in on a shot. He's deep in on that shot. He gets a takedown, now leads at 3-1.
As you can see, both wrestlers continuing to fight, not willing to give up anything. There is Gallagher as he leads it after that takedown.
It's now 3-2 for Gallagher as Darrow gets the escape. And now Gallagher's in on another shot. He's on a high crouch. He's deep in on that. Really good job by Darrow to get his hips back.
And that will get us right into the center of the mat.
That takedown looks like it gave Gallagher some confidence in his shots.
Yeah, I mean, he's been aggressive. I mean, at this point, you're down 44-3 in the team score. I know it says it on the track wrestling scoreboard right there, but it's 44-3 from our vantage point here over on the right side. You know, what have you got to lose at this point? And Coach Laycock was not very happy about something. I was looking over to the other side of the Toms River South bench. He was not very happy about something over there. I don't know if it was a caution that he thought this should have been called or what the issue was, but he just wasn't very happy right there. And they're going to give it, see what Gallagher can do here, trying to see if he can spin around here from Darrow. If he can have enough time, that would be a huge takedown late.
10 seconds left. He's in deep, though. Darrow's holding on to the ankles and defends the takedown. It's 3-2 for Gallagher going into the third period.
We'll see where Gallagher chooses. He's going to go bottom, and Darrow, nope, he's going neutral. Going neutral here to start. I think Coach Laycock felt very confident that Gallagher would be able to get shots in. The stall warning there on Darrow, and he gets just that.
Gallagher's in deep on the high crouching crackdown, and Darrow's looking to work a crotch lock.
If he can get something going here, if he can finish it up on this takedown, is Gallagher, that'd be huge for them.
Good roll through by Darrow. Darrow's doing all this work trying to get out of crackdown, but he's not getting his hips far back. So the problem is he keeps getting him out of crackdown, and then he's getting brought right back down, and Gallagher gets a takedown.
He leads at 6-2. He leads this with approaching to the 1 minute mark left to go in the third period. And what has been a workman-like 6-2 lead right now for the Toms River South Indian at 150. And now they'll get themselves right into the center and see what happens here. Is Darrow was looking for a turn, looking for a switch right there was Darrow, but he wasn't able to get anything out of that. Let's see if he tries to reach back. That's what his main goal is. He's trying to reach back and get some kind of score here before the conclusion of this bout. .30 seconds left to go in third. Gallagher leads 6-2. As he's trying to work something, see if he can work something there. As he's trying to work on a cradle, but not gonna have enough time to do anything there, as James Gallagher is gonna go ahead and win this one, 6-2. Final score for this bout at 150. Now cuts the lead, it's 44-6. Tonight's title sponsor for tonight is the Harrington Companies. Harrington Recycling Company, Demolition and Recycling, W.J. Harrington Incorporation, and Sons, and Hoffman Supply, Home and Garden Center, the Harrington Companies. Thank you for your support as our main sponsor for GSHSW.com. James Clarke alongside here with James Dacunto. We're here at North Hunterdon High School in Annandale, New Jersey, as we bring you the action between the Toms River South Indians and the North Hunterdon Lions in this Group 4 semifinal. We're here at 157 pounds now. Toms River South, they show up with Caden Langan, and North Hunterdon shows up with Dylan McGinnis.
Langan gets a takedown early. He leads at 3-0.
As you could just tell, he definitely is a very lengthy 57-pounder. Now the score over to the Long Branch Phillipsburg match in Phillipsburg, 40-6 right now. Phillipsburg leads it with 5 bouts left to go.
McGinnis is on his back. Lagan did a really good job putting him on his back. He's looking for the fall here. He gets it.
Great pin right there. First pin on the night for Toms River South.
6-12. Did a really good job putting it in a half and getting the fall. It cuts down the lead. It's now 44-12. But I don't think it makes a difference at this point with only 2 more matches to go.
Wrestling at 165
Tonight's
pounds
sponsors for tonight is Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Varsity School, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, and Forum Coffee, as well as our event sponsors for tonight, Frank's Italian Restaurant of Clinton Bagel Company, Just Subs 3 of Clinton, and Russ Wrench Auto Repair. Thank you for all of your financial support that you've been bringing to us this season to allow GSHSW.com to bring you the live action matches of North Hunterdon. And here we go at 165 pounds. We have Shane Smith from Toms River South, and for North Hunterdon, it's Josh Jobert. And Jobert, definitely, we've seen him a lot this year as we've covered a lot of North Hunterdon matches this year. Very lengthy wrestler and very funky wrestler in his own right. He's a tough customer, folks.
He has him on his back here with the tilt. He's going to get, I think he got 3 swipes.
I believe I did see 3, and
no, it's 4.
That's the difference with those swipes now. You see like the 1, nothing there. 1, 2, 2, 3 swipes, 3, 4 swipes, 4. Pile up points very quickly that way.
Now he's working a ball and chain here. He loses it.
As he has control of the wrist and seeing if he can try and hammerlock this. Right here is Jobert. 7-0, he leads this with 30 seconds left to go in the first.
Now he's a cradle locked up, it's tight. He might get the fall, he gets the fall.
With 19 seconds left to go in the first period. 50-12, North Hunterdon leads this over Toms River South. That was a really nice little
near side cradle.
Which we've seen a lot of tonight.
Yep. North Hunterdon's done a really good job with the cradles.
Follow us on social media on Facebook, GSHSWrestling.com, on X, GSHSW, and Instagram, GSHSWrestling, and like and subscribe down below. And also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs, your teams, your counties, your site.
We have Evan Kinney from North Hunterdon, and we have Finn Deveris from Toms River South.
Already at 175 here with only 1 more bout to go after this one.
Kinney gets the takedown, did a really nice job with the sweep single. Now he's working a tilt, and he's got it. He's got 4 backs. Now he's working a arm bar. Now he loses it. Now he's up 7-0 to start off this match. He's looking for another tilt. Doesn't roll through, does Everest.
Yeah, I mean, we could try and get something going there.
There it is. Now I believe that was 3 there.
He kind of went like this a little bit, so I'm not sure if he gave any more additional points out of it.
Oh, now he's working an arm bar.
Gets some more back points out of it. Gets 4 swipes, 11-0. Kinney leads this.
Now looks like he's working a ball and chain. He gets it.
And that's the tech fall right there for Kinney. He's going to get the tech fall. 15-0. 17 seconds left to go in the first. And that's a tech fall win for Evan Kinney of North Hunterdon.
Really good job using his ball and chain tilt over there to get the tech fall. Just basic ball and chain, did a really good job to get the tech fall. And now we're up here at 190.
At 190
the last match of the night.
Mike DeVivi, and for North Hunterdon, Owen Dandio.
So Mike DeVivi from Toms River South and North Hunterdon, Owen Dandio. Dandio, who was a big part of that big win the other night against Middletown North at Middletown North. Wrestling up here at 190. And what is the final bout of the night? And that will definitely send North Hunterdon going down to Rutgers on Sunday as they will face the winner between the Phillipsburg State Liners and the Long Branch Green Wave.
So now we got a stall call on Dandio.
The first one of this bout. Going to keep you up to date with the Long Branch Phillipsburg match right now. Still haven't updated the score yet, but it's still 40-6. Phillipsburg does lead it, and looks like Phillipsburg will probably more than likely walk away with that. So we will definitely be seeing a Phillipsburg North Hunterdon Group 4 final and a rematch of the regular season match coming up on Wednesday.
15 seconds left in the first period and it's scoreless.
As we have some hand fighting going on there for both wrestlers, DeVivi and Dandio. And that's the end of one period. We have no score after one, and Dandio chooses bottom to start the second period. And a switch, and could have been a very nice switch right there. You can see he just sat right down and got right back to his base.
He's working a tripod now. Good job by DeVivi to bring him down.
As he's trying to stand, both wrestlers stand, and near the out of bounds line, and he gets out. Is Dandio, and he leaves it 1-0.
Another shot attempt by DeVivi. Dandio's got to be careful here. He was already hit with stalling in the first period.
And seeing if he can take a shot here is Dandio. Facing each other are both wrestlers, and now you see grabbing of the wrist right there is DeVivi. And we're still continuing to see the wrestling here. It's 1-0. And we're 45 seconds left to go in the second period, and trying to get into a throw right there is Dandio. And DeVivi's trying to do something too, and he's countering off of it and trying to get in. It was kind of a half shot right there by DeVivi. See if he can finish something there, but Dandio is going to have to. Dandio is going to have to try to get out of it if he can and not force anything. And now he's got him on his back right there is Dandio. And the pin right there for the Lions. And that's going to send them to Rutgers on Sunday with a 61-12 victory for the Lions over the Indians. What a great match right there.
It was a throw attempt by DeVivi, and he put himself to his back, and Dandio just capitalized and put him on his back and pinned him.
That was a great lat drop attempt there by DeVivi, but Dandio comes out on top, and that'll send them going down to Rutgers on Sunday, where they will likely face the Phillipsburg State Liners at Rutgers University on Sunday. Let's go ahead, let's talk about our social media. Follow us on social media on Facebook at GardenStateHSWrestling.com, on X, GardenStateHSW, and on Instagram, GardenStateHSWrestling. And like and subscribe on our YouTube page down below, and also hit the subscribe button for all of your wrestling needs. It's what we call GardenStateHSWrestling.com. It's your team, it's your county, and it's your site. Do you own a local business? Why don't you go ahead and become a sponsor? We still have some sponsorship opportunities available for team pages and live stream coverage. Look for the Your Logo Here button as you see in the red text in the black box on your team's page, or you can send an email to admin@GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We'll get back to you within 24 hours, and we can definitely make you the star of the show. I know we're getting towards the end of the season, so not much left going on there besides districts, regions, and other stuff that's going on in states as well too, but we can definitely help you out and definitely advertise your business to the best of the way that you deserve. It's what we call GardenStateHSWrestling.com. And of course, our live stream sponsors for tonight: Champion Athlete Sports Nutrition, Apex Wrestling School, the Harrington Companies and Contractors, Performance Trophies and Medals, and Forum Coffee, as well as our event sponsors: Frank's Italian Restaurant of Clinton, Clinton Bagel, Just Subs 3 of Clinton, and Russ Wrench Auto Repair. Thank you for your financial support this season to allow GardenStateHSWrestling.com to broadcast these matches. We're here into the Harrington press box. James Clarke alongside with James Dacunto, the James duo. James, I don't know how many times we've seen North Hunterdon this year, but it's been a lot. Each time we've seen them, they have gradually got better and better and better. And now they're going down to the Group 4 finals. Your thoughts on that?
Very impressive win by North Hunterdon. They've definitely impressed me on all the matches I've seen of them this year. They're really putting it together, and they just keep getting better. Every single match you see them, they look better. I wouldn't shock me if they come away with a Group 4 state championship. Really wouldn't. But they're going to most likely have to go through Phillipsburg again. Like I said, really close match last time they wrestled, so it really can go either way. I'll be really interested to see if P-Berg made any adjustments and see how that match plays out.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a lot going on there. I know Owen Garrix and all that company, and Zach Swingle too, who had some of those losses. So I know Zach Swingle had a loss there that night against North Hunterdon, against Wadle. We'll have a rematch there. Will definitely be a lot of rematches and definitely different revenge matches that the state liners will definitely be looking into for that match. But it definitely has been a great match, man. I mean, I've said it since they beat P-Berg and since they beat Ridge. This is a team I don't think anybody wants to face right now. If you were Phillipsburg, you'd be scared to probably wrestle these guys, but it'll be a great match nonetheless.
I mean, Phillipsburg could be looking at it a little differently, could be looking to get it back, but this is a team that looks really hard to beat. Just been putting a gap between all of their opponents. I mean, this match looked like it was going to be close to start it off at 2:15, but it was everything but that. North Hunterdon did a really good job putting a gap between them, winning almost every single match by bonus points. I don't know if they won a regular decision tonight.
Yeah, definitely, and that definitely inflates the score. The final score for tonight, 61-12. Your North Hunterdon Lions are advancing to Sunday, the Group 4 finals over Toms River South Indians. But everybody, thank you for tuning in for tonight here at North Hunterdon High School. From Jared, the podcasting legend, to Zach, the cameraman and the tech director, and of course someone else too, someone very special. Happy Valentine's Day to you, my dear. working on the other camera. And from James Dacunto and James Clarke saying, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Have a great night, everybody.